This is Nomad Sculpt. No problem. Hey, Retro. Thank you. Hope you're doing good too. And hey, JC. Ooh, yay, that's awesome, JC. Well done. What type of models are they? Or is it a secret? mini flexies and Wizard 101 models. Ooh, very fun. What's Wizard 101? Ooh, that's awesome, JC. That sounds fun. And Gustavo, I don't normally do commission pieces. Aw, thanks for the rose, Kelly. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate it. Aw, thanks, Panther. I appreciate it. Yeah, Exquisite Treasure. It's a lot of fun. It's a really fun, cool program to work with. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Yes, a new kitty cat. I'm finally getting onto the lines that everybody has been asking for. Yes, they'll be fun. Yeah, what's your question? Dude, so true. It'll be perfect. Maybe? I don't know. I don't fiddle. I do all of my 3D modeling for 3D printing, and so I don't do a whole lot of messing around with different renders and stuff. Like, you can go over, where is it? My materials? And see, like, I can make that shiny, and you can kind of see, like, I think if I were to add a ball over here, maybe you can't see the reflection of it. Yeah, just kidding, it's just shiny. I don't know, maybe you got some kind of different weird texture thing got turned on yours. Oh my gosh, now it's doing that. No, I don't want this. Go back to regular. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know, man. Maybe yours is haunted. You posted a video? Okay, cool. I'll check that out afterwards. That sounds interesting. Aw, thanks for the gifts. I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Oh my gosh, she has a jump scare. Good to know. Thank you. I am so skittish. Have a good night too, Billy. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Oh, thanks, Stang 3D. Practice, practice. No worries, Clove. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit. In Slam 30, yes, this will be articulated. So let me show you. This is going to be my lion. So I'm working off of... where'd my other guy go? So he'll be similar to my snow leopard guy here. But obviously less floofy. And I'm good. How are you, Clove? No worries if you can't stick around. Thank you, Slam. And thank you. The snow leopard is one of my favorites. I'm still working on getting this lion's face proper. I'm glad you're doing good. This is Nomad Sculpt. Aw, thank you, Alliance. I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me so happy. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Tippy, I don't teach classes because honestly, I just don't have the extra energy and capacity to commit to them. I do have a good amount of tutorials on YouTube though, and I'm always looking for like suggestions on what y'all want me to add and talking about for Nomad Sculpt. So you can check those tutorials out and ask me any questions you want. And hey, MZ Perks, how are you doing? Yeah, no problem, Tippy. Awesome. Sounds good, Clove. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you rest well. And thank you for the gifts, Alliance. Y'all are awesome. I'm using Nomad Sculpt. I think it's pretty easy. At least I think it's a lot more user friendly than some other similar programs for sculpting. I think it's a little more intuitive and simplified than some. There's going to be a learning curve no matter what, new tool you get into. But I like it a lot. This is what I started with sculpting, and this is what I still continue to use for everything because it does what I need. And yep, it's for 3D printing. Ooh, Alliance, that's awesome. It's Shaper 3D is really cool. This will be great to add in like combination with Shaper to be able to add more of those organic elements with the more mechanical. And this is the 2021 iPad Pro 12.9-inch tablet. Yeah, exactly. It aligns. It has a lot of really good, like, user-friendly, intuitive, um, like, movement. Oh my gosh, dang, y'all do not want my brain. My brain is so scattered and tired all the time. This is it. This is all I got going for me, you know? I can't keep up with other things. My brain is perpetually tired. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. And Hidden Thread, it is usually, I believe, I want to say like $15, and it's a one-time fee, which is great because so many of the good art programs nowadays, they're subscription-based, like Adobe, which can get really draining over a while. But it's one time, which is awesome. And very affordable. Yeah, right? Exactly. It's like crazy. Oh, it's 20? Man, it's been going up. I've been advertising it too much. They're raising the prices. But still, I think it's still a very reasonable price, even at 20. I think when I bought it, it was like 3 years ago, it was like $7 on the iPad. That's crazy how it's been changing. Oh my gosh, yeah, some of the CAD programs like are so expensive. And I mean, I come from like the 2D art world, so even compared to like Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop and Illustrator, all those, like those subscription places get you. I was so sad when Clip Studio moved to subscription-based stuff. We are finally getting a face that I'm starting to be happy with. Yes, do it. I just looked up tutorials on YouTube. There are a lot of different tutorial series for this out there. I have some tutorials. I've only been doing tutorials on Nomad for a few months, so you'll be able to find other series that are more comprehensive than mine. But I do have some tutorials out there. But yeah, it's known enough that that's how I learned, is honestly just playing around with all of my features and stuff in here, getting the hang of it. And then if there was something in particular that I wanted to do that I couldn't figure out how, then I would look it up on YouTube, Google, look up some tutorials and stuff like that. And it is KE Creations spelled the same way it is here. I have it linked in my bio if that's easier for you. Oh my gosh, thank you, Alliance. Yeah, the alignment on the teeth took so much trial and error. And I tried probably like 3 different jaw mechanisms before my husband finally helped me with the one that we went with that works nicely. Oops. Awesome, Hidden Thread. I appreciate it. It sounds good, Alliance. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate you. Ooh, that's awesome, Realize 3D. Cinderwing does lovely work. Partially hide and thread. I have a glove specifically for that purpose that has the 2 fingers right here, so it protects that side of my hand. Personally, I also wear compression gloves because I have joint and circulation issues, so it helps me in general, and it doesn't register my tablet, so it's a double whammy. Very nice, Kyle. Yeah, it's fun. I really enjoyed. I decided I held off on maxing him out for the release size so that people can print him in a reasonable amount of time, but I had a lot of fun maxing him out on my build plate for personal use. So if you get a chance, he is so fun as a big crocodile. Standing. A standing Boston? Like Boston Terrier, you mean? I have a Boston Terrier in my little dog set 3. Or do you mean like a larger sculpt of it? Awesome, hide and thread. Have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out. Oh, I mean, the little ones can stand up. You know, the little guys. But yeah, he's not big and clunky like this. And I probably won't be doing the dog breeds in large form like this unless it might be a long time down the road I will, because, you know, it's one of those things. I knew when I started the series of dogs that I was going to be committing to doing as many dog breeds as people could request and think of, because like everybody wants their own dog breed, right? And so I knew I was just committing to doing the little mini flexies. I have not committed yet to doing that, opening up that series for larger dog breed flexies, because I know everybody, it's a package deal, right? If I'm going to do dogs, I need to do all the dogs. And so I have not quite committed to that idea yet. But it doesn't mean I won't down the line, but I feel like I'm still working on new models for the mini series. So, and a lot of people really like the minis because they are easy to sell. Yep, this is Nomad. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Bostons are so cute. But again, it's just like one of those things where I'm like, I know if I'm going to open this can of worms, I got to commit to it. Otherwise, people are not going to be happy. So we're not doing it yet, but maybe. Maybe eventually. Oops. Knocked my little leopard. Nope, I've never used a 3D scanner. I don't even have one. There are some things it might be nice for, but I do all of mine just in either Fusion 360, Tinkercad, or really 90% of everything is in Nomad Sculpt, just sculpting out by hand like this. Yup. just, you know, sitting here playing with digital clay all day. That's all it is. Ooh, that's awesome, Vision 3D. Very exciting. Yeah, Nomad is so great. I love how accessible and user-friendly it is. Oh yeah, the alphas, like adding new brushes and stuff can be tricky. But they're a lot of fun once you once you kind of figure it out and make it easier. I was just self-taught for sculpting, Josh. I have my background and foundation is in 2D art, like painting and illustration and stuff. And so I just kind of picked it up and started playing with all the different tools in my sculpting program, and then looking up tutorials and stuff on YouTube for things I couldn't figure out. Ooh, awesome, Realize 3D. I'm glad. Yeah, I never use prime towers. I'm too impatient. I'm like, I'd rather save 3 hours on my multicolor print and just do a little extra hand cleanup than add that huge chunk of plastic to my printer. And yep, I sculpt all the articulated joints too. So like, let's make this guy see-through so you can see, like, he's got ball joint, kind of swinging arms and feet. And then he's got his links, like chain links in here for his body, and then his tail. So I sculpt, some people will do the base of like their links and stuff in Tinkercad or Fusion or some type of CAD program, but I just find Nomad so much better for my workflow that I just figured out how to make them in Nomad directly. And yes, I do have a Patreon. Thanks, Kyle. For sure, no problem. It's going to be KE Creations spelled the same way it is here, in 3D, or you can find the link in my bio as well. I'm glad Realized. I feel like I'm not like an expert on the technicalities of printing, but I try my best and answer whatever questions I know, even if I don't know everything. You know, you think that all big cats have like the same face shape, but when you start getting into the details, they are so different. I don't know if y'all can tell a difference, but I can tell a difference if he doesn't look like a lion. Or he, she. It's gonna be both. Oh gosh, I almost knocked my water. Ooh, that doesn't. A page that doesn't exist? Oh no. Well, that's good to know. I guess I need to update that. Here, hold on. Let me see. Hold please. The link tree isn't working? It's working on my end if I click on it from my bio. And then if you scroll down, I had one of my cane clips went viral. And so I got links for like people to buy those. But if you scroll down to the 3D printing designs and STLs, I have my Patreon and stuff there. And it looks like that Patreon is working. That Patreon link is working. Feel like their faces are more downturned than I have set here. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Let's go this side. And the eyes are more forward. That's, I think, where I'm getting most tripped up. And the nose needs to come back here some. This is Nomad Sculpt. Oh my gosh, that's weird. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna ask some other people if that is not working for them too, because obviously I need to fix that if it's not. But I don't understand why it was working for me. On my desktop at least, but very wacky. Thanks for letting me know that. Other links weird. Very bizarre. I'm gonna have to look into that. Did you go to my link tree or the links that are directly like on the TikTok profile? Because I have like the link in my bio, and then they have Instagram and YouTube links directly integrated. That's definitely getting better. Her head needs to be lower. Out. Aw, thank you. The Flexi Hummingbird is one of my new favorites. She turned out so cute. This is Nomad Sculpt. We are getting there. We're making better progress. realized it depends on which one it is. Because, like, all of the... Where'd they go? Like, all the little baby flexies. Do I have any over here? Oh. Like, the little baby animals like this, they do pretty well shrunk down to, like, 50, 60%. Some of the more complex guys, like these, they might get kind of fragile lower than, like, 65, 70%. And like some of my older models, like the wolf, see how he actually has like hinge joints here versus the ball sockets. And so these get a little stiff sooner than these. Like these are closer like 75% or so, depending on how much you want to push it. Yeah, I would stick if you're going for like really tiny, I would stick with the babies, whether that's like any of the ones that are labeled like the baby animals. Like we got the baby crocodile, alligator, iguana, chameleon, the little cats, dogs, all those. Those are going to be your best bet for scaling down because I made these specifically to be pretty durable and hardy. So start with like 60% on these, see how you feel, and then you can try pushing it even further if you want. Oh wow, the snow leopard, the adult or the baby at 35. Oh no, what is the issue that you're having? Like what is going wrong? Oh my gosh, the full snow leopard at 35% is honestly very impressive. That's really cool actually. The fact that he like stayed together at all, I think, is pretty impressive. That's smaller than I usually recommend, but again, it's like everybody can experiment. I just lean on the safe side because I don't want, different printers are capable of handling different things. I don't want people's expectations to be different. Is it like popping, Jason, is it like popping off of the bed? Or like what type of failure is it, if that makes sense? Oh my gosh, that's awesome, realized. This is Nomad Sculpt. A layer shift. Is it like a layer shift because it's losing adhesion on the bed, or is it like just like a random layer shift while almost more like the bed got bumped or something while it's going? And what are all like your print settings? Stays on the bed. Have you tried like reslicing the file and printing it after like re-downloading and reslicing it? Sometimes the G code can get kind of wonky like while it's trying to get things ready to print. I don't know why, but sometimes that happens. And that can cause like the machines to shift or do weird things like not finish and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's a good question too. What kind of infill? I've heard like grid infill can be wacky. Oh my gosh, the D are so tiny. That's awesome. Gyroid, interesting. You can send me a picture too. Send me a picture of your issues that you're having on TikTok is dumb about not letting you send pictures, but you can send a picture to me on like Instagram or Facebook too. And sometimes like seeing the problem, I can help you troubleshoot a little better. Or if you're in the Discord, or if you're on part of the subscription Patreon, there's a Discord on there, and a lot of people are really good at helping with technical issues too. Yeah, that's a good question too, Big Ben. What printer? Yeah, so see if you can join. You should be able to get into the Discord by looking at your Patreon, like your settings, and you can find the Discords in there, or just DM me, and I can send you a link to the Discord if you're into Discord. Otherwise, you can just send me a message of the pictures, so I can try to help you. But sometimes the other members know more about the different things like that, more technical things than me. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. Ooh, very nice realized. Yeah, I switched to a smooth PEI plate versus the textured one a while ago, and it made things so much better. But yeah, if they're not having like bed adhesion failures, then we'll look at something else causing like a weird layer shift. Oh, glass plates always seem so finicky. Oh, thank you, Cass. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to work on a lion right now, which does kind of look like a puma also. They are very similar. I'll get to a puma eventually, I promise. Oh, thanks for the gift. I appreciate it. Ooh, that's fun, Big Ben. I have a resin printer. We just got it recently, and I've been like wanting to make models for it, but I just keep getting distracted and making other things. And it's like it's a whole new process, so it's a little bit intimidating for me. So I've been letting my husband kind of figure out all the technicalities of that and tackle it so that he can help me get used to it. Yes, the detail on a resin is amazing. Okay, interesting. More happens off. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're figuring it out. I just need to like, I need to like just do more of it hands on, and then I'll feel more comfortable. It's just like the mental energy of like trying the new thing, you know? I'm using Nomad Sculpt. Ooh, lychee slicer. Okay, good to know. Thank you, I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for the tips. Josh, how you doing? Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. Ooh, yeah, manatee would be fun. I don't currently do custom work, but a manatee is on my list to do eventually. It's actually a good reminder. But I do not currently have one, and I don't do a lot of custom work at the moment. Yeah, pretty much, Shane. I kind of add in, sculpt out more rough shapes and then smooth them out and blend them, adding textures and stuff like I did over there. Just kind of playing around with things till I get it looking and feeling how I want. You have to wait. Okay, cool. I'll try to bump that up on my list sooner then. Thank you. Definitely takes a lot of patience. Takes some time to learn, but it's a lot of fun and really rewarding once you do. Come on. Here we go. Thanks, Shane. A baby, yes. A lion. End up destroying the whole thing. Oh no. See, that's what we test print for. You expect to fail the first few times, and so you start small. With little pieces. Yes, he still has. I'm working off of the snow leopard. So they still have the snow leopard tail, which obviously needs to change for the lion. Hey, Carrot, how you doing? And yes, Cass, I sell the STL files. I don't sell physical prints. But I do have authorized sellers if you want physical prints. But mainly, yeah, I sell the STL files, which you can find the link in my bio on like Colts 3D things, all those good places. Aw, thanks, Carrot. I appreciate it. No problem, Cass. Oh no, Jenny, that's so sad. See, this is part of the reason I don't print with supports, because they drive me crazy. Because it's like, everything else in the design is going fine. But then a support decides to pop up and it just... pfft, over, you know? Yep, exactly, Josh. We work together well. Oh my gosh, Carrot, that's awesome. That makes me so happy. You tell her get her some Nomad Sculpt and tell her to watch some of my tutorials. And ask me questions. I've been teaching my niece and nephew who are 8 and 9 how to sculpt. They've been making some of their own prints and designs. Oh, awesome. I'm glad. Oh my gosh, your entire life needs support's so freaking relatable. Goodness gracious. My 3D prints are the only things that don't need supports. You know, you gotta have it somewhere in your life what's working for you. Oh no, Josh, that's so annoying. Hey, Appa, how you doing? Awesome. Sounds good, Carrot. Thanks for stopping by. Oh no, Jenny. I'm sorry. That sucks. I hope he finds another job soon. That's always stressful. And yeah, Cass, I have a tutorial playlist on TikTok, or you can find them a little bit easier to sort through on my YouTube channel. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good, Appa. I am good too. Annoying gift boxes. Oh my gosh, those are so funny. Those are great. Yay, no problem, Cass. Oh, okay, yeah, at least it wasn't that long ago. Well, I hope she finds a new job soon. This is like the worst time of year to get laid off too. It's so like annoying and stressful. But hopefully she doesn't have a problem finding a new one. Hey, Lone Star, how you doing? Ooh, congrats on your first 3D printer. That's super fun. Oh my gosh, you're an hourly paid teacher? That's like the worst, that's like the worst combination. How does that work? I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, exactly, Josh. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, see, that makes more sense. But yeah, that's super frustrating. Oh, only 200 a week, man. That sucks. Yeah, same old. Same old. One of my teachers is an elementary school teacher. But yeah, like that hourly stuff is rough. That's really cool that you get to teach art, though. That's a lot of fun. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive to live in California. And yeah, so is school. Cartoon drawing and animation, that's so cool though. That's awesome. Do you think you could would you ever consider doing like private lessons? I wonder if you could make like more for your time doing that. If you could build it up. I'm not sure about that. yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Appa. You too. Talk to you later. Oh no, your nomad is still haunted. Goodness gracious. Ooh, Jenny, that sounds awesome. Oh my gosh, Jenny, that's so sweet. I'm so glad that you were able to be there to help her. Hey, Jewel, how are you doing? Oh, that's awesome, Jenny. I love that. And I feel like that's exactly how it should be for like anybody who works with kids and like helping others, things like that. Like you really gotta be in it for that purpose, you know? Is it Christmas yet? Oh my gosh, I know, right? It's coming soon. Yep, I have a paper texture on my for my screen protector. It's nice. Gives it a nice little feel. Yep, this is Nomad Sculpt that I use personally. I am working on, oh, I guess you haven't seen him. I'm working on a lion today. Or I guess lions, because I'm going to do the male and female. Yes. So many people have been asking and waiting for lions, so I'm finally getting to them. Oh, Jenny, that's so sweet. I love that. This is Nomad Sculpt. Awesome. Sounds good, Jenny. Have a good night. It is a one-time purchase. Yeah, exactly what Jewel said. It's about, I was just hearing, apparently they've upped it to like close to 20 bucks, 15, 20 bucks. But it is a one-time payment, which is great. This is for 3D sculpting, like organic sculpting, similar to Blender or something like that. And I use it for 3D printing. I mean, technically, you probably could find a way to make base sculpts for animation, but you can't do like rigging and stuff in here. Aw, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ooh, nice, Marshall. I have some tutorials on YouTube and stuff if you want to check them out that might be helpful, hopefully, for learning Nomad. Yes, Mad Mox. Here, look, here. It's a lion tail. Ta-da. That will be articulated. Exactly, Max. Different skill sets and for different net things, you know? And thank you, Jewel. The Pegasus was so fun. And thanks for the gifts, Marshall. I appreciate it. There we go. That's the brush I want. Marshall, nowadays, if I'm doing like a design like this, where at a base, like I've already tested this mechanical base with my other cats, right? Like he's the same base. And so in something like this, I will probably get him do 1 or 2 tests before I decide that he's good. And then he goes to my team of beta testers that will also test him on their printers. But if I'm doing like something with a totally new set of mechanics, then I will do way more iterations on that. Sometimes upwards of like 10 different test prints. And like sometimes it is just really hard to get the right feel of what I'm wanting. And sometimes I like kind of luck out and it just works out the first try. And Mad Mox, I can do, basically what I do is I typically make a main piece, like say for this tail. Like I made a tail piece and then I copied and then made little edits as I need. Or like for these body segments, see they have also these links down in them. So I'll copy these body segments and then warp as I need and stuff like that. Hey, this is Nomad Sculpt. Right now, I'm not taking any new beta testers. I just pick out people from my Patreon. But right now, I am full. I mean, I'm always in the habit of saying Patreon, but like subscribers in general, since I do on different platforms too. I don't want people to get confused and think they're missing out being on one platform or another. Yeah, exactly, Mad Mox, sorry. Definitely helps save time that way. And then, like I said, you know, once I kind of have a base that has, like, similar anatomy, mechanics, things like that, I can reuse that over. Like I said, this was my snow leopard, and you can see that, like, it's obviously going to look different, but the mechanics base is there and already has been tested, and I know it works, so that will save me a bunch of time, too. Arc shooter automotive parts really are not my forte. I am much more organic shape, nature, animals, things like that. I am actually awful with like mechanics and architecture. But I do appreciate your interest. But if you're wanting to know, like in general for Nomad Sculpt, I actually probably wouldn't recommend Nomad Sculpt for like automotive, like mechanical stuff, just because I think something like any type of CAD program where you have more precision is better for that type of thing. Yes, exactly, Mad Monks. And yeah, Fusion 360 is great for that kind of stuff. This is the 2021 iPad Pro 12.9-inch screen. Nope, so all of these ones, like, basically from here down, almost all of these are custom brushes that I made for my program. So that is where all these extra random ones come from. That's a little better with a smaller head. My fluffy tail is so cute. Yeah, Fusion 360 is great for mechanical parts. It kind of hurts my brain, but I admire people who use it. Ooh, very cool, Marshall. That's awesome. Oh, thanks, Evan. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Lots of practice, but I really love it. Marshall, you want to do, basically you'll want to copy whichever one of these brushes you want to use, because they all kind of have different effects on your sculpt, right? And you'll go over to here. Whoop. Hi, puppy. What you want? You'll go up here to alpha, and then you can choose, you can import your own image and make your own brushes there. I do have a video, a couple videos actually, on my YouTube channel about kind of walking through how to do that a little better. Hi, puppy. How much practice? I don't know, man. A few months till you can kind of get the hang of it a little bit. I've been doing Nomad for about almost 3 years now, I want to say. You know, it's going to be a different process for everybody. Oops. The dog. Here, hold on, I got you. I have two actually. Hi, Scoober. This is the one that's crying, because he's always crying. And this is the devil dog, because she is crazy. Hi, you're a good boy. Baby. Baby. Would you look at me? Hi, baby. Ooh, our big friends. What's up? Hi. Hi, crazies. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Joel. Yeah, they are good babies. Evan, the ADHD is like, it's real valid. It's very valid. And I have a cup holder, and different style cup holder and phone holder that I made for my wheelchair that I will probably be putting up soon. I haven't put it up yet because it's a little bit more, it's not as versatile, but people have been seeing it in videos and wanting it. So I gotta put that up soon. But I don't currently have any other items on my list that I can think of, but I'm always open to ideas if like your mom thinks of something that she thinks could be helpful. Yes, exactly, Mad Mox. He knows when we're talking about him. He's like, yes, absolutely. That is me. I'm the good dog. Give me attention. I love you. Ooh, a table that clips on the front. That's a good idea. I like that. Oh my gosh, 9-month-old, 150-pound puppy. Goodness gracious. What kind of puppy is that? Is that like a Great Dane or something? Cane Corso Mastiff. That makes sense. That's a lot of dog. Hopefully, well, I mean, Cane Corsos have some energy, but hopefully the Mastiff will chill out the energy a little bit as he gets older. Oh my gosh, the drool, I can't. That's like I love Newfoundlands. I think they are so sweet and gorgeous, but they also drool a lot, and I'm like, I'm like, dude, I don't know if I can do it. She loves to shake her head. Gosh. Yep, exactly. A massive dog that doesn't shed. See, that's a hard one. Thanks for the rose, Marshall. I appreciate it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my shepherd was my service dog before he retired a couple years ago. So I wouldn't necessarily call him chill, but he's very dedicated. So he is still in his retirement life, always focused on me. Retired, exactly. Retired as in you don't go in public access, but you still do task work even when I don't ask you to. And you are obsessed with me and you stalk me everywhere I go. Like, I swear, like, everywhere I, like, look around a corner and he's, like, peeking around the corner or spying on me. I'm like, dude, you're so creepy. Like, you gotta stop that. He is a good boy. Except for when he decides that he really wants to put his ball in the hot tub because he thinks it's a giant bathtub and he wants to play. That is slightly more of a problem, but he tries his best. He's a good listener. They're spoiled, rotten, not chill. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sounds good. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Exactly, Jewel. That's so real. It is so nice to meet you too, Mad Max. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, Mitchell, no worries. I'm using Nomad Sculpt. If you're wanting to do animation, though, you cannot do rigging in Nomad, which I know a lot of people who want to do the animation want to have that feature, obviously. But if you just want to kind of get into the hang of sculpting, I think it's a great place to start. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Okay. I think this baby might be ready for test printing. I need to save her and take her head off for printing though. Yeah, Wicked Constructs. Basically, the different colors help me see and make sure I'm not having overlap in my pieces where I can't see. And so, like, here, I'll show you an example. Like, this piece in here is white, and so when I move the red in or away, it'll let me know if it's touching it or not. Or, like, if it's pulling and overlapping into where I don't want it. It just makes it a lot clearer for me to see which parts are where. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Good night, Jewel. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate you. Okay, now we are going to save. Let's pull in my head snapper, import. Ball wings, head joint. Get rid of that one. Oh, thanks, Layla. I'm glad you like it. And thank you for the rose, Jewel. I appreciate you. Yes, Wicked. It makes my life so much easier, especially for like the joints that snap into place are so particular about tolerances and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna make this once and make sure I like how it feels, and I'm gonna reuse this. Oh, that's awesome, Trek. Yeah, you just keep practicing. You'll get there. It's a ton of fun. No, that's not there. Let's split it. Whoops. Nice, Wicked Constructs. Yeah, that one's hard. That one's a doozy. It took me so much trial and error getting mine to work right. Did you see the tutorial that I just went on about that guy? About doing the pop-in ball sockets? Okay, awesome. Yeah, feel free to shoot me questions and stuff if you're like struggling with any particular part. I can try to help. Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, the articulated stuff is tough. It definitely takes some time, but I believe in you. Really? Is that how you feel about that? Yeah. Which part was a surprise to you? How tricky the articulated model stuff is? Yeah, I was like, I got into that too, and I was like, oh yeah, like this isn't that hard. Like, you looking at it and like, you're like, mechanically, this isn't like super complex. But then for some reason, when I first started out, it was just like, it was so hard to get my brain to just wrap around the mechanics of everything and how things work. So it definitely takes some time getting used to it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, learning new tools and stuff for that makes it so different. Yeah, for sure. It's okay, you'll get there. It's just a little bit of a learning curve, just like any new medium. All right, now we got her head here. I am working on a flexi lioness right now. Once I get done with her, I gotta make give her a mane and make a lion. But I think I might test her out first and make sure my mechanics are good before I go in on the lion. Yes, I'm excited about them. I'm thinking probably sometime in December. Awesome. I hope you like them. I know a bunch of people have been waiting on the lions for a long time, so I finally got around to doing them. They're just not my favorite big cat. I like all the spotty ones better. But they are so highly requested. Aw, thanks for the gift. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's slice this up and see how it looks. Okay, let's see. Print this, let's slice, see how it looks. Here, y'all wanna see this? And then we are going to scroll through the layers and make sure I don't have fusing. Not like that. And my hip, oh my gosh, and my those legs. What's that? Are the front legs good? Front legs are okay. Toes are good. We totally did not check this leg at all. And that tail segment. Okay. Okay, here. We're gonna swap back down here. And we're gonna fix those. Oh, look at that. I should have seen that. You see all this red stuff? He's encroaching into my space. And not supposed to be there. That's good. This guy's red. Okay. That's not the printer for once. Usually it is the printer. That is actually our robo vacuum. Working on all the dog hair in our house. Usually you do hear the printers in the background though. Really? What you crying about, huh? Really? Are you bugging me? Are you harassing me? Do you need things? Okay, hold on. I'll get off here in a second. Dude, that's the funniest thing is I never noticed that I hum except for when people started mentioning it. And I was like, oh, I guess I do. Really, puppy? No, don't hit me. That's rude. Give me a second. I'm glad you enjoy Wicked. And Reeves actually just recently started experimenting a little bit with resin. So I'm not very experienced in it yet, but we are starting to learn it. It's a lot of fun. It's just more intimidating. Just like not because it's actually harder, but just because I don't know it. Okay, now let's try this again. Let's toss it back over here. Oh, I gotta put the clip in here too, otherwise that is going to be useless. Upload. Ooh, that's good to know, Reeves. Yeah, anytime we like work with the resin, we actually keep the resin printer in our garage, and we have like all gloves and masks and all that, so we're pretty careful. But it is like that's one of the things that's kind of annoying about resin is you have to be so careful. But that's interesting to know about like the water washable that's a little bit less harsh. Yeah, I usually do. I technically from Nomad you can export it as an STL, but I usually export as an OBJ, and then later on save as an STL. And literally the only reason I do that is because it helps me keep my files sorted between the like the finished files and my work in progress files, because all my work in progress files are OBJs and the finished ones are actually are the ones that are actually saved as STLs. But you can save just directly as an STL from Nomad. Okay, let's see if we fixed all of our fusing on this one. And then my dogs are harassing me, so I need to go take care of them. Let's see. Tail's good, hips are good. Ooh, right there. All right, one tiny little edit and then we'll throw it back in. Ah, that's what that is. Okay. I just want to push that out a little. Come join. I know, I hear you, puppy. This right here is just Bamboo Studio, where I print from. I don't really do any modeling work on the PC because it hurts my joints, and I just prefer the touchpad anyway. I occasionally will touch Tinkercad or Fusion on the desktop, but I kind of use them as little as possible just because they annoy me compared to Nomad. Hey Hawk, how's it going? Oh, you're coming in at the end. I'm about to get off. I know, I hear you. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Right. Okay. Let's see. This should be it. Huzzah. What? that joint might be too big, but we'll test it out and see. Alright, let's send this to the printer. Number 3, send it. Alrighty. Oops. Cool. So I'm gonna get off for now. My dogs need me. They're upsetting spaghetti. But I appreciate all y'all for hanging out and stopping in. And hopefully we'll be back on soon. My health and energy allowing. So I will talk to y'all later and hope y'all have a good one. Bye.